Good morning, everyone. Day 11 of morning pages. We are in double digits. We entered double digits yesterday, but yesterday was a very rough day for me. Um, I got some sleep last night, had a lot of strange dreams, so things are still going on in my mind, things are still happening, but I feel a lot better. Oh man, I feel much better. If you're following along on these videos to give you an update, so yesterday obviously was yesterday. I went off and I went to teach. I teach improv comedy at a theater out here in town where I live, which is Reno, Nevada. Not from here, but it's where I currently live, from Illinois. When I came home, one of the dogs that I've been watching pees always in the house. It's just something that he does. And at first, when I first started um, watching these dogs, I started looking up like how to train them, how to do this, how to do that, but it's a whole thing, and it's not something that I even really could do. So it's just something you have to accept, that this dog like pees everywhere, and he just pees on stuff, and you just have to clean it up, and that's it. I don't know if you have remedies for this. Post it in the comments. But anyways, I have this barrier that blocks my room so they can't get into it with like this um, big box that kind of spans the hallway, because the dog's peed on my shoes before, and it's peed on other things, so I don't want them like getting in there. Anyways, the barrier was breached when I came home around 9 o'clock, and the barrier was breached. And on my bed, on my pillow, there was a bunch of pee. So he peed on my bed, and I, I was so tired, and I was so angry. I was freaking out, but I had a little moment. I mean, there's nothing I could do. Again, it's like there's nothing I could do. It's just what this dog does. But was very upset. Had to take off all the sheets, wash them. I had to wash my pillow. It was my pillow that I brought from home because I like having a good pillow when I'm at the place I'm staying. So I had to wash the pillow. I was up till almost midnight doing laundry, but everything was cleaned, and I just read, and I passed out pretty quick around midnight, and then I woke up sometime in the middle of the night around 4. And once you're up, you gotta let the dogs out, so I let them out, and then I did some breathing exercises, and then I was able to thankfully fall back asleep. But again, sometimes that stuff unravels a lot of weird dreams, and that's what happened. It brought up a lot of strange dreams of my past. So, but I feel much better. My body's recovering from that weird, mysterious illness that I have. It's still not 100%, but I can tell when it's getting better. So I'm happy about that. But so much more tame morning pages today. I'm still kind of in a daze. But I'm going to start. I also have something to say about one of my friends who's doing morning pages, but I'll get into that after I do the pages. So I do the pages, then I'll get into that. But that was just an update. I'm good. I'm just I'm out of it right now. So you're going to date the top, June 30th, 2023, last day of June, and begin. Alrighty. Morning pages, day 11. Done. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Page 1, page 2, and page 3. June 30th. You will notice in this video that when I'm fast forwarding during my pages, on the first page, on page 1, where it's June 30th, it cuts off about halfway and then it flips to this side, to the next page, about up here. What happened there was I looked up at the camera and noticed that it wasn't recording anymore. And I was like, oh shit. And I didn't know what was happening, so I started recording a whole nother thing, and then that kept cutting off. And then I was thinking, well, what's happening here? And I realized it was a memory issue. So my phone was, I have an iPhone 7, so if anyone's looking to donate an old phone to help out a good cause, or has an iPhone they'd like to sell that's higher than the 11, let me know. Send me a DM, because my phone is, well, it's there. I can't show you it now. It's a phone I'd like to replace soon. So yeah, if you have an old iPhone, let me know. I'd love to upgrade to something higher than a 7. But the 7 works for now. But I had to go and delete videos that I had saved because I was recording, these videos are 25, 40, 30 minutes long. But that was good. Those pages felt good. Just more excavating, more exploration into myself. I had a friend, which I was going to mention, who's doing the morning pages, and she told me that she was getting tired of hearing her own voice, and she was looking to evolve it or move beyond that, which I thought that was a cool observation to have, because we do, as writers, I think we all get kind of tired of our voices and who we are. I mean, at some point, I think we all go through that. And I told her, I was like, well, maybe try to write past that. What's beyond who you think you are, I guess. And that's kind of, again, it's something to maybe explore. But she's starting to where she's doing some reading, and that's unlocking some things. But it's kind of cool to see, to talk to another person and see what's exactly happening, with the process of writing. When you write every day and you commit to it, and you just start learning these things. I mean, sometimes you keep a journal, but then it's how consistent is that journal? I think for these morning pages, it's that consistency of doing them which leads to the breakthroughs. For me, I feel like I'm just shedding, rather than getting sick of myself, I feel like I'm shedding myself. I feel like I'm getting rid of all of the stuff throughout the day that gets in my way, the internal chatter, essentially. I'm essentially working through that, getting it out there, getting it there so I could live more clearly throughout the day, where I'm not obsessing or thinking about things. I'm pulling things out. I mean, I've been on this healing journey, like I said, for almost 2 years now. And that involves a whole bunch of stuff. Psychedelics, plant medicine, all sorts of things. And I've been I've realized I've had a lot of just stuff that I've been holding on to. So I'm just pulling all of that stuff out and getting rid of it. I often relate my body as an episode of Hoarders. If you've seen Hoarders, it's just people who live in complete chaos. They have a bunch of stuff everywhere because they form attachments to it and they can't let go. I had the same sort of thing when they do that with stuff. I had the same sort of thing with memories, thoughts, ideas about myself. All of that was kind of inside my body. So on the outside, I lived a fairly minimalist lifestyle. So externally, it looked like I was pretty well put together, but internally, my body was so cluttered with all of these things that I was holding on to, and now I'm essentially letting them go. And the morning pages are allowing me to do that. And yeah, so it's been cool, and just a better day than yesterday. So thank you all for watching. It's Friday. That's a TGIF. I think I said that last time. So enjoy the day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.